season with you.
If someone asked, what was your favorite season? I'd probably smile, because
I could never choose. Spring taught us how beginnings whisper. Not every bloom appears at once. Tiny leaves upon the windowsill, quietly reaching for the sun.
summer filled the evening slowly. Open doors and longer skies. Barefoot dances in the kitchen. Fireflies and late night drives.
Autumn gathered little changes.
Boxes filled with years gone by.
Learning not to fear the fall, and when
Love keeps growing from inside.
winter wrapped the house in silence. Steam rising
From two waiting cups. Cold outside, the frosted windows. Warm enough where we woke up.
every season left a memory,
None of them
left us behind. We've owned 3 different dining tables.
Still your chair stayed next to mine.
Different neighborhoods and curtains.
Different clocks and different times.
The old blue mug finally shattered.
On a quiet Tuesday noon,
You looked at all the little pieces.
then quietly swept the floor.
That evening we found another,
Not because the first meant less,
but because love has always known
how to carry yesterday
without living there.
The years didn't take anything away. They simply taught us what was worth holding.
Every season with you,
Every changing view,
every road we thought was in.
bring me back to you.
Every season with you
Every ordinary day turned into the kind of life I choose again. And again.
The hallway still remembers footsteps.
Even after all these years,
Some boards creak a little louder.
some songs bring a few more tears.
The oak tree now shades half the garden.
Children ride past on the street.
Neighbors wave across the fences.
Time keeps moving quietly.
We don't chase tomorrow like we used to.
We don't hurry through the rain.
We've learned that life
space
between these walls.
our laughter
We'll always know the way back.
If life asked me to begin again, I still hope for the crowded train,
The forgotten coffee,
the wrong turns, the rainy Sunday,
the old blue mug,
the flickering hallway light.
every tiny ordinary thing
Because every one of them
eventually
led me
to this life with you.
Spring taught us how beginnings whisper. Not every bloom appears at once. Tiny leaves upon the windowsill, quietly reaching for the sun.
Summer filled the evening slowly,
Open doors and longer skies,
barefoot dances in the kitchen,
fireflies and late night drives,
autumn gathered little changes,
boxes filled with years gone by.
learning not to fear the falling.
When love keeps growing from inside,
Winter wrapped the house inside.
older, still us.
Time never asks if we're ready. It simply keeps walking somehow. So did we. The jacket hanging by the doorway has faded softer year by year. Its pockets still hold tiny memories, receipts from cafes long disappeared.
The kettle whistles just a little lower, not the first one that we've owned. 3 replacements through the decades, still announcing everyone is home.
The bookshelf bends beneath new stories. Photographs fill every space. Some faces slowly join the picture. Some became a quiet frame.
Nothing stayed exactly as it started, except the way
You still smile
when you hear my key
turn in the door. The recipe lives in your hands now. No measuring cups upon the side. You taste the soup, then simply know what one more pinch will make just right.
The old CDs sleep in dusty boxes. Playlists fill the evening air. Still, whenever that first chorus starts, you pull me up from any chair.
The hallway birds have found our hair. You straighten out my crooked collar, like you've always done with care.
Some habits don't grow older,
they grow gentler.
Time changes
almost everything.
Love changes
how we see it.
Time changes almost everything. Love changes
how we see it. Older,
still us,
different faces,
the same trust.
Every season
left its mark. None of them
could dim
this heart. Older,
still us.
That's enough.
Reading glasses by the bedside, one more blanket near our feet.
You remind me where I left my phone.
I remind you where you put your keys.
Saturday still means fresh flowers, though now we choose the easier path. Walking slower through the market, stopping longer just to laugh.
The neighbors changed 3 different times. The old oak tree grew tall outside.
The fences needed paint forever,
still we never seemed to mind.
Because somewhere
between the unfinished chores
and the familiar mornings,
we learned what mattered most. Sometimes we open dusty albums, finding trips we'd almost missed. Tickets folded into pages, pressed beside forgotten lists. We don't remember every detail, only how it felt. And strangely, that's enough
to remember everything.
If I can meet you all over again, I don't think
I'd change a thing.
Not even
the difficult years,
because they taught us
how to arrive here. Older, still
laughing,
still in love.
Not because
nothing changed, because everything did.
And somehow
we stayed. Older, still us,
still choosing,
still growing,
still reaching
for the same hand at the end
of every day.
Older, tomorrow morning
We'll probably forget
where we left the newspaper,
but I'll still remember
exactly
where to find
you tomorrow.
Stay through the seasons, the trees never ask
which season comes next.
They simply
Keep growing,
maybe love
works the same way.
inside the kitchen reached a little higher every day.
Summer filled the rooms with sunlight, longer evenings on the porch, fans turning through the heavy air while we counted distant lightning.
Autumn painted every sidewalk, golden leaves beneath our feet. You took both hands inside my jacket, saying it's
Colder than I thought.
winter found us making soup while the windows gathered steam.
Every season changed the weather, none of them changed us.
Your job changed in early April, mine in late September skies.
Different routines, different hours, different ways to organize.
We rearranged the little office, moved the bookshelf to the hall.
Somehow every tiny change made the house feel new again.
You started waking up earlier,
I stayed up reading after 10. Still we met inside the kitchen at the quiet end of every day.
love wasn't asking us
To remain the same,
only to remain
together. Seasons change,
So do we,
maybe that's
exactly how
meant to be. Stay through the seasons,
not because they're easy,
stay through the seasons,
because they're ours.
through every spring,
Every summer,
every autumn.
every wind,
I'll keep finding home in your heart.
for years we saved our money,
Dreaming of a longer trip,
years we stayed a little closer.
choosing simpler kinds of gifts.
Some birthdays felt much quieter,
Some Christmas lights stayed in the box.
some anniversaries happened.
Eating noodles after work,
Looking back,
nothing feels missing.
because joy
Never measured itself.
by the price tag.
One afternoon we watched old videos, laughing at our younger selves. How convinced we were that life would always follow plans.
Now we know,
Life bends,
roads close,
dreams change shape, people grow still somehow.
the best decision.
Never changed, choosing you
Again.
If tomorrow brings another season, we'll learn
It's where the two
we never needed.
perfect for
never stop blooming. Rain on Sunday,
some Sundays never go as planned.
sometimes
That's exactly why
we remember them.
Forecast promised gold and sunshine, so we packed the car by 9.
A blanket folded in the backseat, 2 old books and clementines.
You made sandwiches at sunrise,
Wrapped them neatly, wrote my name.
I brought the little speaker with us,
Already choosing what we play.
halfway to the little lakeside.
The first raindrops kissed the glass.
Within a minute, skies grew darker.
Our picnic disappeared so fast.
You looked overside dramatically.
Well, there goes the perfect day.
I reached across and turned the wipers on.
Maybe
Let's see what stays.
we found a roadside bakery.
Still warm from the morning bread.
The owner laughed and pointed inward.
Looks like the rain.
Brought everyone here instead.
Our shoes left little puddles.
Across the old wooden floor,
Someone's dog slept by the doorway.
dreaming through the thunderstorm.
We shared one cinnamon roll, though we'd each ordered our own.
Because yours somehow,
Always tasted better.
even when
It was exactly the same.
plans change, the day didn't. It simply found a different way. Plans change,
The day didn't,
it simply found
a different way.
rain on Sunday. Wasn't in our plans. Still it found a way to fit inside our hands. Rain on Sunday.
Wasn't what we chose.
Funny how the sweetest memories
Sometimes wear different clothes. Back at home, the laundry waited,
Still too damp to bring inside.
so we built a little forest.
Across the chairs and window sides,
The kitchen smelled of toasted bread.
and soup that simmered nice and slow.
You lit a candle in the bottle cap instead,
and laughed every time it reached the finish. The score was never really important,
neither was winning. By the evening the rain grew softer.
Tiny rivers traced the street.
You stood barefoot on the front porch,
listening to the dripping leaves.
I asked, still wish we'd had the picnic.
You thought a while,
then shook your head.
No, I think this was better. And somehow
I knew exactly
what you meant. Life keeps changing,
the weather,
love keeps changing, the meaning
of a day
we almost called a disappointment. Rain on Sunday
still falls the same,
but now it always
whispers your name.
Rain on Sunday taught us something new.
The best days
aren't the ones we planned,
they're the ones
we lived with you. Rain on Sunday,
still my favorite forecast.
Listen, before the music begins.
can you hear it?
That's what home sounds like.
Front door clicks at 6:30. Your shoes land softly by the mat. Keys find the little wooden bowl, exactly where they've always sat.
The kettle starts its evening chorus. Steam curls slowly through the light. From somewhere down the hallway, the washing machine sings, "It's done tonight."
Floorboards answer careful footsteps. The hallway carries every sound.
Not because this house is perfect,
because we're finally here, and everyone is home. Refrigerator wears our memories, tiny magnets from forgotten trips. A faded receipt from our first holiday, still tucked beneath the corner clip.
One child's drawing from our niece, a postcard no one threw away. Your handwriting says,
"Buy cinnamon,"
mine adds,
"and ice cream."
in a different pen.
Life keeps writing
on the smallest things. Brick by brick, room by room, love learned its favorite address. This is the house we made.
Not just walls and paint.
Every echo knows our names.
Every corner keeps our days.
This is the house we made,
where ordinary things
became extraordinary,
simply because
we live them
together. There's a mark beside the doorway
where we measured every year,
laughing at the tiny pencil lines
that somehow climb so high.
The dining table holds its scratches from late night puzzles,
Birthday cakes, unfinished letters,
homework, and dancing while dinner burned.
The hallway lamp still flickers sometimes.
We've said we'd fix it every spring.
Now somehow its little hesitation
feels like part of everything.
One winter evening, all the power
faded quietly into black.
We lit the candles from the cupboard
and pulled old blankets from the rack.
without the television talking,
without the internet or phones.
We ended up telling stories until midnight filled the room.
Funny how the house felt warmer,
even with the heating gone,
because love
has always been
its brightest light.
Someday
someone else
may paint these walls,
move the furniture,
change the locks,
but they'll never hear
the laughter
still living
inside them. This is the house we made,
built from little sounds,
a kettle singing,
footsteps meeting,
keys lay gently down. This is the house we made,
more than wood and stone,
because home was never
where we lived,
home was always
how we loved.
inside these rooms.
The lights go out
One by one,
one by one,
one by one,
one by one.
one by one,
The lights go out,
one by one,
the lights go out.
one by one.
The hallway grows quiet.
You whisper,
Good night.
and somehow
The whole house answers back. The funny thing about change is that most days
you don't even notice it.
until one day
You do, 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 do.
the hallway wall is full of pictures They used to be just painted white. Now every frame holds little moments that quietly outgrew time.
The tiny plant beside the window once fit inside your open hand. Now every morning when we wake up, its leaves are brushing through the glass.
Your favorite blue sweater's faded, the elbow's softer than before.
You still refuse to throw it out because it still feels warm somehow.
My old running shoes by the doorway know every crack along our street.
They've carried me through changing seasons, always leading back to you.
The cafe down the block looks different. New owners painted all the walls.
The old man who remembered our order finally decided to retire.
We stood outside one Sunday morning,
reading the little note he left.
thank you for letting this place
Be part of your lives. You squeeze my hand before we walked away.
Some places leave.
Some memories don't. Everything changes
Without asking,
Love simply learns.
a new shape.
Change doesn't scare me, not anymore.
I've watched the years
Knock gently on our door. Change doesn't scare me when you're right here.
some things grow older.
Some things grow dear.
Your laugh sounds just a little deeper.
Mine takes longer to wake up
We now keep reading in the evenings.
instead of staying out too late.
Our playlists keep collecting songs.
From every year we've lived together,
Sometimes an old one starts to play.
and suddenly we're 25 again.
You still steal the blankets.
I still steal the fries
Some habits never asked permission.
to become a way of life.
And honestly,
I hope they never change.
one afternoon we cleaned the closet.
Found a box marked
First apartment,
movie tickets, tiny receipts.
a bent little spoon from a camping trip.
We laughed at things we almost forgotten
Then sat on the floor,
for nearly an hour,
not organizing.
just remembering. Change doesn't scare me,
I've seen enough.
to know that love can grow with us. Every new wrinkle, every dream revised,
Every goodbye to who we used to be.
made room for who we are today.
Change doesn't scare me.
Because every version of you
Has always found
every version
Cause we've learned
not everything that changes needs fixing, 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 fixing. Needs fixing.
busy days, quiet nights.
Some days start before we're ready,
Yet somehow
they always end
in the same place. The alarm rings at 6:30. You press snooze before I can. I smile because you always promise just 5 minutes. Now it's 10 again.
Your charge is missing like each Monday, hidden where we left it last. You check the couch, I check the kitchen, and find it in your backpacks clasped.
2 different calendars are waiting,
Covered up with colored lines,
blue for yours and green for mine.
trying to borrow little pockets of time.
You leave first, kiss my forehead, grab the keys beside the door.
I remember after you were gone, you forgot your lunch again.
By noon my phone lights up a picture,
Just a sandwich from the cafe.
caption,
I knew you'd say.
I should have packed one.
I laugh out loud in the middle of a meeting.
Someone asked what's funny.
It's a long story.
No, it's actually a very simple one.
We don't need,
More hours
we just need
to find each other.
inside the ones
We already have.
busy days, quiet nights, different schedules, same porch light. Every hour pulls us apart, every evening brings us back. Busy days, quiet nights, that's where love
Learns to last. The grocery bag stays by the doorway until one of us remembers it. The ice cream melts a little,
because we stopped to watch the sunset.
from the parking lot,
Not because it was beautiful,
because neither of us.
wanted the conversation to end.
There's still a receipt.
Folded in my jacket pocket,
It lists
bread,
tomatoes,
soap,
pasta,
and at the very bottom,
in your handwriting.
chocolate. Don't let him forget,
You knew I would.
you were right.
Some nights dinner happens at 9:30.
Some nights cereal does the job.
it's always enough.
The world celebrates the big achievements. I think love survives because someone remembers
To buy toothpaste
before it runs out. Busy days, quiet nights, the clock keeps moving, so do our lives. Still we meet where the hallway light falls across the floor every single night. Busy days, quiet nights.
years from now.
I know we'll smile, not remembering
Every deadline,
only remembering
who was waiting.
when the day was done. Tomorrow morning,
The alarm will ring again.
you'll hit snooze
I'll pretend to complain.
and secretly
Hope
you do it.
one more time.
One more time.
The windows were still empty. Cardboard boxes filled the room. Morning sunlight crossed the floor like it already knew
This place would become home.
We carried every box upstairs, laughing more than we complained. Your favorite mug wrapped up in towels, my record stacked by picture frames. The couch arrived a week too early. The table came a little late. So for 7 nights we shared our dinners on the living room floor instead. You wrote our names upon a label, marked kitchen with a crooked smile, then drew a tiny leaf beside it saying, everything starts somewhere. I think you were talking about more than moving in. Curtains never fit the first time. Shelves lean slightly to the side. The hallway echoed every footstep until our laughter filled it up.
A plant you almost didn't buy, found a corner near the glass. You whispered, let's see if we can keep this one alive.
Weeks went by,
New little branches reached the light,
we never said it,
but somehow
so did we.
maybe growing doesn't happen loudly. Maybe it happens while no one's looking. New leaves after every season, finding sunlight, finding reasons, little by little, day by day.
Love kept learning
How
Sunday mornings smell like pancakes, paint still drying on the wall. One old radio in the kitchen, playing songs we almost knew.
Bills were tucked beneath the fruit bowl, keys were hanging by the door. Life was suddenly less dramatic, and somehow so much more.
Friends would visit, shoes by the hallway, windows open
To the breeze,
Someone always asked the same thing.
so how's the new place?
We looked around and looked at each other and answered,
It already feels like us. Months from now the paint will fade, pictures will replace blank walls. The little scratches on the table will tell stories of their own.
nothing here will stay untouched.
Not the floorboards,
Not our dreams,
but maybe that's the quiet beauty
of building something
that was always meant to be lived in. Homes are built,
when the roof goes on.
they're built. One breakfast,
One conversation,
one sleepy goodnight
one ordinary morning
at a time. New leaves keep unfolding, through the laughter, through the hoping.
every season
Every room
found its meaning.
because of you. New leaves still appear even after year by year.
Love keeps growing.
In the smallest ways until one day
You realize
you're no longer building a house, you've built a life.
the last box
Stayed unopened for
another month,
not because
we forgot.
because
We were
already too busy living